So we see signals of recovery across the board. Has been 2025 still a tough year of volatility, turbulence, difficult exogenous markets, as well as probably a phase of reset for many luxury brands of rethinking their strategies and a lot of changes in the creative teams, a lot of changes in the strategies and the go-to-market that are starting to give positive results. We have an improvement in China. Traffic in footfall in the stores is improving, yet not positive figures for 2025, but we are positive for the start of next year. While in US, also the growth of the stock exchange is helping raising consumer confidence and consumption is starting to pick up.
So it's interesting because you mentioned that a sequentially improving trajectory expected into next year. And of course, you talk about that ahead lies a quality-driven growth. So can you just flesh out what you mean by this in the report?
I mean that there is quality growth, meaning also recruiting of new customers. So we lost in the past 18-24 months more than 50 million customers, almost 60 million customers that were in a way not buying luxury, that were buying before. So they've been alienated by the brands increasing prices, focusing a lot on the top of the pyramid, as well as difficult market conditions and economy slowdown in China, US, and many markets in Europe. We think that growth will pick up not only on the top of the pyramid, but actually even the middle class and the affluent customers will be recovered. So quality means, again, recruiting of new customer, younger customer, and so more longevity for these brands.
Can we zoom in on the Chinese consumer just for a second? We've heard again from different brands, especially in the Q3 numbers, that there are some signs of stabilization or plateau. So how do you see the trends going in China going into 2026?
The quarter by quarter decline is stabilizing. So still we are expecting a decline in last quarter, but less strong than the previous quarters. So we see the reach of a plateau in terms of decline, but also some signals of recovery on the top of the pyramid. So if you look at footfall in the stores, but also growth in the INET part of the population, we see already some signals of recovery. The comparable are quite negative. So actually we expect starting from first quarter next year to see positive growth rates also in mainland China.
Now, very interestingly, this report also talks about a tectonic shift when it comes to luxury spending that is moving towards experience. They say people are buying less luxury goods, but moving more towards fine dining, for example. So, they say there's some creativity coming into the luxury sector to try to revive demand, but certainly there are some deeper changes there. So you might see some more changes now that big luxury groups have pushed into hotels, for example, the experiences, but you might see more in the future because of the way that people are deciding to spend their money now.